Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like...
Hi everyone, it's Danny here from our humble home. Welcome back. Today I am doing a different sort of video. It's not a furniture upcycle or anything like that. It's a fun video. So at Christmas time I made some bandanas for our pets, for Ray Ray and for Rodney, and yeah, I just thought they were extra cute. I thought they were a little bit big though at the time, so I thought I would redesign and resize them. These are the fabrics that I've chosen to make up some new bandanas. So this one will be for Ray Ray and the cat Khaleesi, and the first one will be for Rodney. Yeah, so I am going to be doing that in today's video, which I thought would be fun. So I made up 5 sizes. So this is the mini size that would be good for a cat or a small puppy, extra small, small, then there's medium and a large size for the larger dogs, and that was the size I did up for Rodney that I thought was a little bit big. He's a blue heeler, so he's not an overly big dog. That's what that actually looks like, and that's what it will look like when it's made. But I'll just show you how I made the pattern. I actually used some Christmas paper, and it had a grid on the back, which came in extra handy because they were 1-inch grids. All of the patterns are a square, but just different sizes. So the first one, I think this is an extra small I'm making here, so it will be 9 inches squared. And it was just really easy to make the pattern with this. I just count up the grids and draw a line and cut it out. It's hard to, when making a square, to actually get it square, if that makes sense, to get the line straight. So this grid really helped with that. And so that's how I made all the patterns. I just made them all in different size squares. So the first one I'll be doing is Rodney's. And this will be, I'm actually doing a medium size here. So this was, I think, this was 13 inches squared. And I'm just measuring here. What I've done is folded over the diagonal, 2 of the diagonal corners, and that will actually make the space where the collar will go, because these bandanas aren't tie bandanas. They have a little pocket where the collar will thread through, and yeah, they stay in place better, and I think they're safer too. You don't have anything tied around your animal's neck. I'm cutting it out here. Whenever I cut anything out that's symmetrical, I will fold it in half. This way you know you will get a very symmetrical result. I'm cutting it out, but in retrospect I should have added on a seam allowance here. It didn't matter too much. I mean, they worked out fine and they fitted fine. It's just they were a bit smaller than the actual pattern that I'd cut out, and so that is something I'd advise, is to add an extra probably 1 centimeter seam allowance on to allow for when you sew the actual fabric. Yeah, and you're not sewing into the actual piece, if you know what I mean. Ideally, the pattern that I cut out is the actual size of the bandana when it's done, but it will be a bit smaller because I never did a seam allowance on these. So what I did was I measured on the diagonal here, I think it was, this one's with 3 inches, and I folded it over. And this will create the casing for where the collar goes. Now I have the sizes for all of the bandanas from the mini to the large at the very end of the video, and I have all the measurements there too, so I will have all of that there, so you will just be able to fold it over and measure it when you apply it to your fabric. So this is the next step. I will be sewing these little triangles down. Now you could sew it straight down, but I am going to sew it along the diagonals there. And I just think that works out better because it will actually hold those flaps in place, and they're not going to move around as much when the collar is threaded through. So after I have done that, and I'm just sort of showing you, it's very hard to see the stitching there, and so when you do it, maybe just do it in a thread that will sort of blend in. You could do it in a thread that's actually decorative, so you could make it in a contrasting colour, but that's just up to you and your design. Now I am pinning the piece together, so with the right sides together, I folded it over, and I'm pinning from the bottom of where I sewed on that little triangle there, and I will sew all the way around up to the pieces that I have sewed, but not sewing the ends shut, if you know what I mean, leaving that part open that I sewed at the top. Does that make sense? This is such cute fabric, I love it. And I think it's going to look really cute on Rodney. He's actually up at Kingaroy, so I'm not going to be able to try it on him, but yeah, you can sort of see what it looks like, and you can sort of imagine what it will look like on him, I guess. And the next and the last step is just to sew a line along there, and that will finish off the casing that the collar will go through. I actually marked on the side of the sewing machine, well, on the sewing machine there at the edge, so I had a line to follow, so I knew exactly, so it would be even, the casing would be even. You shouldn't probably mark your sewing machine. In hindsight, I probably should have put masking tape down or something like that, and yeah, you could do it that way, but that worked out fine. And that's it. That's actually the whole process, and it's, you know, it was so easy to do and fun. So that's what the stitching should look like, and that line should sort of just join up to the other stitching I did on the ends. And that's Rodney's bandana. And yeah, like I said, we can't try it on him because at Kingaroy, but in the future I might take some photos and show you guys. So I'm just making Khaleesi's out of the dinosaur and also Ray Ray's out of the dinosaur. Points to consider here in summing up, definitely add a seam allowance. I'd say add on a 1 centimeter seam allowance. This is a great project for you or for your kids. They could start their own little business because there's no outlay. You hardly need any fabric to create these. You don't really need to know how to sew if you can sew in a straight line, and they're really quick and easy. Also, if you prefer a bigger bandana, you can just choose a bigger size because the collar will fit through and hold everything in place. I hope you guys like this video. At the end there's a little fashion parade with all the animals, and also there are all the different sizes too at the end of the video and all the measurements, so if you do want to make one, they're all there for you to do. I suggest making up the patterns, and remember again about the seam allowance, add the seam allowance on. Thanks so much guys for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video. Have a great week. Bye for now.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine.